YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some leaks for the Icon SBC coming out tomorrow on Sunday. Some investments we can be making off of those leaks. We're also going to be looking at some investments into these fantasy promo cards, and we'll look at expected content in the next couple days. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about content today on Saturday. If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code TOTY at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Saturday was pretty solid. We got two SBCs. The 83 plus times 10 SBC was expiring, so we got something for that. And we got a brand new player SBC. We knew this SBC was on the way, Ricardo Carvalho. 90 overall card, cost about 720,000 coins. He's got good stats. A lot of potential on this card, I would say. I mean, he can only upgrade twice, but he's got really good playstyles. The Raccoon playstyle plus in the aerial are really solid on defenders. He's got the height there, 6 feet tall. This card with that aerial playstyle plus would be crazy if he was a bit taller, but still 6 feet tall is fine. We'll look at the SBCs in here. There you go. 89 overall, big boy in there. And it's based on Chelsea. This card is based on Chelsea, so you know the upgrades. Who knows? If you watch the Premier League, you know Chelsea is a interesting team. Big crazy goal today, by the way. I think they played against Brentford today in the Premier League, and I believe it was Wissa scored a bicycle kick to equalize it and make it. I think it was 2-2, and that's how the game finished. So Chelsea really struggling at the moment, so not sure how upgrades are going to look on that card. And then the upgrade SBC, like I said, the 83 times 10 was expiring. We didn't know what would replace it, so we said, hey, you know, safe play, you know, you probably want to just take your profit on the team of the weeks, because if something comes out, doesn't require team of the weeks, they're going to come down. If something does come out, they're going to stay up in price, but you can't really think in hindsight with something like this. It would be smart to be taking your profit yesterday on team of the weeks when they were 33,750 coins. 84 plus times 5, 82 overall squad, team of the week requirement. Because of that, team of the weeks have held their value. I didn't even check how much they were going for during content. I just assumed they were up in price because you have another SBC refreshing every single day requiring team of the weeks. Now, to be honest, I'm not going the route of investing in team of the weeks this week, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do continue to rise. So if you could somehow manage to get these for cheap, either whether that be with bids or on snipes, like say they're 34k right now, if you could manage to get them for like 30, below 33, closer to 32, every single day these are probably just going to go up in price because not a crazy amount of supply with a team 2 of a promo. People don't care as much with the second week of a promo because it's the same thing again for another week. There's not as much hype, not as many packs being opened. So I would not be surprised, not as much supply. This SBC refreshing, it should be repeatable 3 times every day. Is that correct? 3 times. I did it once today. So repeatable 3 times every day. Team of the week requirements every single day. So I would assume team of the weeks continue to rise. I really wouldn't be surprised if later in the week we see them somewhere in like the 38k pushing 40k range. So you could do that, but I do think there are better investments for you guys to be making, more profitable. But if you want to just sit and lazy list team of the weeks every single day, there's probably good coins to be made there. And also try to target, if you are buying team of the weeks, try to target the higher rated team of the weeks, like 87s or higher. I know the 85 and 86s are just about the same price, but the 87s are where it starts to go up a little bit. And that does help with the higher SBCs like the Ginola. We should be getting a Rofo later in the week. I don't think that Cruyff rumor is real, and then an Icon SBC tomorrow. So potentially the higher rated team of the weeks could do a little bit better. Now we did get a new evolution today. I already did it, so can't really show it, but boom, down the right side is the name of this evolution. And I had a Takahiro Tomiyasu. I have been waiting so long to evolve. I've had him since the radioactive promo, and finally I can stick him in this evolution, and oh my lordy lord. The only downside is he gets relentless playstyle plus from the evolution and +1 weak foot. Well, guess what? He's already got 5-star weak foot and he's already got the relentless playstyle plus, so there's no boost to that. But his stats, this card is amazing. There are some really good evolutions, by the way, that fit this. Yesterday's evolution was like I said, we barely even looked at it because it really wasn't anything exciting. This one's not free. Yesterday's was free, so, you know, not that exciting, but it's free, so it is what it is. But this one, I believe it was 100K, somewhere in that range, 100, 125, something like that. I paid for this, and maybe not the best player that I chose. They're obviously, I can't believe I just said that. Did those words just come out of my... I should refilm this video. I'm not refilming it, but I should say not the best player in other people's eyes. Like, and not everyone has this Tomiyasu because I did the evolution. But here we go. Spinazzola, this was a really popular one. 5-star, 5-star. It boosts the weak foot. So he already had 5-star skills, boost the weak foot. So he's 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. There's some really decent cards. I believe, was it Dumfries? I believe had a really good one as well. Dumfries went extinct. These cards went up quite a bit. If we pull up the Dumfries right here, this guy, 45,000 coins before content drop. He was going for 23K. So you can definitely tell a lot of people are out here doing this evolution. And if we look at his card, 94 pace, 83 defending, 92 physical, relentless, and the whip pass. So this evolution, fairly solid if you want to get it done. We have, is it 20 days? I can't even look because I already claimed it. It expires in 27 days. I think you have to claim it in 20 days. So that is the down the right side evolution. We also had mini release today. So let's head back over to Footbin real quick. And mini release, these cards I think could be really good investment wise, but they've only had 1 day of supply so far today on Saturday. So I would wait till tomorrow on Sunday, especially with the Icon SBC coming out, potentially bringing a little bit of panic. It could make these cards come down in price a little bit. This Pedro Porro is a card that I think has a lot of potential. They won their game today, by the way. Spurs won. They didn't keep a clean sheet, but they did win. So that's a win onto this card. I don't know if he played. I actually don't know if he played. We can check the tracker real quick. Pedro Porro, is he injured? I'm trying to think FPL wise. I don't have him in FPL at the moment. Fantasy Premier League. So not sure. I haven't really been tracking him at all. The only Spurs player I have at the moment is Son. All right, Pedro Porro, did he play 3 appearances? 0 for 1. So it does not look like he played in the game. Maybe he's injured. I'm not too sure. But did they get a no clean sheet? Why is there no clean sheet? I guess Footbin doesn't have the clean sheet section on this card set up yet. So that is Pedro Porro. I think Orban has a lot of potential as well. They won their game, no clean sheet though. And then Gundo, holy crap. A lot of potential in this card. I don't know how Barcelona are playing at the moment, but their upcoming fixtures, Athletic Bilbao, Mallorca, Atletico Madrid, and Las Palmas. I don't watch La Liga, so I don't know how good those teams are. But 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Really solid looking card. Great play styles. A lot of potential on this guy. So let's keep an eye on him. If he has a low point, I do think he has room to rise. Now, just since we're looking at fantasy cards, let's go into the investments with these fantasy cards. So investment wise, I think there's a lot of potential on some of these fantasy cards. This is one of the cards I was watching, Ian Matson. This dude, they kept their clean sheet today, I believe, Dortmund. And you can see here from 66K, boom. He went up to almost 100,000 coins, dropped all the way down to 64, has rebounded back up to 69. Now, this card I think has a lot of potential to rise, but a couple things I think you want to look out for and we'll probably wait for before we actually buy this card. So 2 things. Icon SBC. Icon SBC causes panic on the market. People sell cards in their teams. They sell players that they have to go out and afford to complete an Icon SBC. This could be a card that people sell off to go do an Icon SBC. Also, another SBC who is leaked to be getting an SBC, Rofo. We've had this Rofo leak for a couple days now. Rofo is a left back, very, very meta. And if her SBC is priced very well, left backs on the game will crash. So definitely staying away from this card for now, but he's one to keep an eye on because they've already got their win. He's already got his clean sheet. Does he play? Let's actually double check real quick and make sure he plays. Because if he plays, there's a lot of potential upgrades to come for that card. And all the way down. I love this tracker from Footbin, by the way. I know other sites do it, but Footbin, having the dates of when the games are is nice. Did he play? 0 for 0. You'd probably have to go to FootMob to check this one out. Let's just check real quick. It's going to be another long video. I've been trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, but it's kind of tough to do that. Here we go. Union Berlin. Did Matson play? He did. He did. He got a goal as well. Okay. Clean sheet, goal. Brilliant. So that is Matson. I think there's a lot of potential, but like I said, we do want to wait on that card. Now, I've been talking, I'm very split. If you guys were in the stream, I am so split between buying fantasy cards and buying fodder. Fodder for the Icon SBC, a lot of potential profit. But these fantasy cards, if you're okay with waiting for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, there is so much potential profit. I sent a massive list of the best cards to buy to the VIP trading Discord. If you want to join the VIP trading Discord, you just got to sub to my Twitch channel. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. But just a quick rundown on these cards. Guys, some of these cards have potential to get very solid upgrades and become... You might look at the card and might think, Lise Malou, he doesn't look super crazy, but think of him as fodder. 86 overall cards. If the upgrades go how EA said, we don't even know how EA said, because EA on their website said it's a +1 inform upgrade for every upgrade. But then if you look on the cards, if we go onto the game real quick and look at the cards, EA's website says +1 inform upgrade. But you look at the cards here and you look at their upgrade path, it says +1 overall upgrade. What's the difference? An inform upgrade for an 86 overall card. 86 informs go to an 88. 87s go to an 88 as well. It's the 86 jump to an 88. That's why we're saying someone like Lise Malou with 1 upgrade, if it's an inform upgrade, this guy's going to go to 88 overall fodder. That's the situation that we're in. So if we're looking at these upgrades and the players, who are the best ones? The fodder ones are very low risk, because if they get a couple upgrades like Lise Malou, they are, I believe, Stade Brest. I don't know how to say that name. They are the 2nd best team in Ligue 1. He can very well get some upgrades. 2 upgrades, he goes to an 89. And if we just look at cheapest player by rating, where are 89 overall cards at? They're very low risk because 88s are 19K. And they're basically, Mamouche is basically guaranteed 1 upgrade, unless they get like red cards, they get injured. Obviously, it's different. But Lise Malou plays, Mamouche plays, Pascarou plays, Stanway plays. These are all players that play. So unless some like freak accident happens, these cards are basically guaranteed at least 1 upgrade. So they go to an 88. Guess what? 88s are 19K, so it's 0 risk. They're all basically guaranteed 1 upgrade. Now, if they get 2 upgrades, they go to an 89. 89s are 30,000 coins. So that's already, if they can just manage to get, they are the 2nd best team in Ligue 1. If they can manage to get 2 wins, that is 2 upgrades, he goes to an 89. Same thing with Mamouche. He already has a win, by the way. He played. He scores goals quite often for Frankfurt. A lot of potential in that Mamouche card. Mamouche, a lot of potential. Lise Malou, a lot of potential. Pascarou, they are not a good team. The Stade de Reims, they're not a good team, but she plays every game, and they play the 2 worst teams in the league. They've won 1 game all season, both of them. I think it's, we can't see because this shows the male games. They don't show the female games. If you look on Footbin, say it's like PSG females, PSG men. If you look at a PSG female, it only shows the PSG male games. So never pay attention to that if you're looking at a female card on Footbin, the IRL games right here. But they did not win. They played today. They did not win. She played though. So she played a game, and they have the 2 worst teams in the league to play against. So if they could keep 1 clean sheet, get 2 wins out of those games, this girl could potentially get 3 upgrades fairly easily. 3 upgrades, throw her to a 90 overall. How much are 90 overalls? 45,000 coins. So you could triple your coins on this card. But the thing is, you do have to hold for like a month. So that's why I was kind of split between the fodder and the fantasy cards. I think Pascarou has a lot of potential. All these cards have a lot of potential, but like you do have to wait quite a bit. But hey, if I put 15 million coins into Pascarou and she balls out and manages to get 3 upgrades, maybe she gets 4. If I get super lucky, who knows? But if they can at least get 3 upgrades, 45,000 coins, I'd turn 15 million to 45 million coins in 1 month. That's insane. So, just wanted to share these fantasy cards. Another one that's really good. Mia Dema's getting low. She's getting to a price where it's like, okay, let's keep an eye on it because at 50K, if she gets 55K, if she gets one upgrade and goes to a 91, 91s are 60K. Could they get two upgrades? She'd go to a 92. They're pretty much 100K. So keeping an eye on her. But the one that I think I like more is Stanway because she plays. Mia Dema, I think, is getting knee surgery. So she's not playing. No chance of the goal. No chance of the appearances. So she needs the 11 goals from Arsenal and the 2 wins. That's going to be kind of difficult. So this card, I think, is the better route because guess what? Bayern Munich, best team in the league. They're up against some of the good teams in the Bundesliga, but they are the best team. Stanway, I believe, takes penalties as well, so she can get the goal and assist. A lot of potential on this card. I would not be surprised if she manages to get 3 upgrades. Let's think about it. 3 upgrades to this card. 90, 91, 92. How much are 92 overall cards? 100K. How much is she? 45K. 47 more so. So those are the fantasy cards, and I think there's a lot of profit to be made there. And I really think I'm just going to full send them. Now, I'm probably not going to do it tonight because Brooke's over. Probably going to watch a show or make videos on my laptop. So I'm not going to sit down and take the time to invest another 14 million coins. But maybe tomorrow on Sunday, if we see a little bit of panic with the icon, I might just say, screw it. I'm just going to buy and hold for a month. I mean, I can't lose. I can't lose coins. It's very, very, very unlikely I end up losing coins. So I think I'm okay with that. And then the other move, I was actually buying quite a few 88s. So that's the fantasy. Those are the fantasy cards. There's a list of them in the VIP Discord. I explain each one. I don't know who I'm going to full send. I really wanted to full send one fantasy card just because I think it would be cool to just buy one single card and be like, hey, I just put 15 million coins. This is my gamble. We'll see how it goes. But the safer play would be like, all right, let me just go buy a crap ton of like each player. Like, let's go buy 5 mil worth of Pascaroux. Let's go buy 5 mil worth of Mamouche. Let's go buy 5 mil worth of Lise Malou, something like that, Stanway. But we'll see. I'm not sure how I'm going to end up doing it. I'll let you guys know, by the way, whatever I end up doing, when I decide to do it, how much I end up paying. Another thing, 88s. Let's get into the fodder. So, Icon SBC. What is the leak that I talked about in the intro of this video? We talked about it in the previous video as well, how someone said there's potential Team of the Year icons in the next SBC, but I didn't see any leaks or where that would have been coming from, but here we go. Great news, FIFA Trading Romania, upcoming Casino SBC will contain Team of the Year icons. Now, how does that affect our investments? Guys, this is making the icon player pick better, so it's likely to be more expensive than what the icon player picks have been at the moment. So, if we look at what the icons have been like recently, if we just go take a peek, it's an 86, 286 is 187. So, we go look right here, we have 286 squads, 187. So it's probably going to be a bit more expensive than that. And we were thinking somewhere in the 350 to 400,000 coin range for the SBC. I do want to mention, I had 2 leaks sent to me. I got sent the Foot Police and I got sent the FIFA Trading Romania. I got their leaks sent and they were saying to buy high rated fodder, but it was weird because I was told Police was saying like 89s, 90s, 91s, FIFA Trading Romania. Their leak was saying 88, 89, 90, 91, I believe. But then Police was saying they don't like 88s and the Romania was saying they do. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I just get sent screenshots. But what do we think about fodder? How is that affecting our investments? So I want to look at SBC rating combination. So we saw the icon SBCs. We saw how they've been priced, 86, 86, 87. And we would assume it's going to be higher in rating, especially with the way that those leaked discords were saying fodder. When they say high rated fodder, you're thinking, what would the requirements be? So the only way I see that high rated fodder get required is if they do an 89 squad for the icon SBC and then maybe like an 87, because this is flipping, by the way. If you go SBCs and SBC rating combinations, it shows you the cheapest way to do a certain rating. So the cheapest way to do an 89 is 490 overalls, 189, 687s, and that's that. The next one is like 490s, 189. So that's the only way we're really seeing the higher rated fodder get required. For an 88 overall squad, it's, what do we have? Wait, where am I at? 489s, 188, 686s. Earlier today, it was 1088s was the cheapest way. So it's changed up a little bit. Prices have moved. But you can see the requirements. And basically what we did on stream, we were like, okay, if it's going to be a bit more expensive, my guess is it's going to be an 89 rated squad and an 87 rated squad. Or it's going to be an 88 rated squad, an 87 rated squad, and then an 86 rated squad. So whichever one it is, I'm leaning more towards potentially 89, 87, which is kind of high in rating, but we'll see. I mean, this is the first week of a brand new Icon SBC. It's different from the ones we've had previously. They're adding new cards into it. So once we figure out what gets released tomorrow on Sunday, going forward with not the week after, but the week after, when, because it goes Icon SBC, Hero SBC. When it goes back to the Icon SBC, we'll know what's required and we can buy that early. So going into this week with a brand new Icon, we're going in a little blind, but if we're guessing, I'm not sure how the 86s are going to do. Do I think they're going to drop? No, not necessarily, but are they going to rise to the 12,000 coins we have seen previously? I'm not so sure on that. The safer play is going into the higher rated fodder. We've already seen 87s go up about 1,000 coins. They're 12,005, 12,705 already. 88s were down at almost 17K. They're pushing close to 19K now already. 89s were 27. They're already over 30K. 90s, I think we're closer to 40K. They're up now. If I was looking at it, I was buying these for 18K on stream. I think the 88 range is okay. 88s, 87s for 12K, 88s as close to 18K as possible is probably what I would try to target. Because if I'm thinking about the leaks a little bit, but then thinking in my brain, because I don't know if they get requirements. I don't know if they're just guessing, but using my thoughts on it, I would think, okay, make it a little bit more expensive. Surely they don't make it like ridiculously expensive, because I mean, how expensive are you going to make the SBC? If it's an 89 and an 87 squad, that's almost 400K. Are they going to make it more than that? That's pushing it, EA. It's pushing it a little bit. So we have 87s, 88s. I think that's kind of a safe-ish route to go. And when should you be selling this fodder? When should you sell all of this fodder? If it follows the way Icon SBCs have been, it goes Sunday, it comes out, Wednesday, it refreshes. So if we see that, we'll probably sell all of this fodder on Wednesday. And that's good as well for pretty much all the fodder, because, and team of the weeks. Obviously, if you want to be lazy listing your team of the weeks, that's fine. But that's probably good for all fodder, because we should be getting the Rofo SBC. We should be getting, guys, Monday is always upgrade SBC day. So we should be getting upgrade SBCs on Monday. We should be getting some sort of party bag SBC on Tuesday. We had the 87 plus team of the group stage, was it team of the group stage? No, I think it was team of the year honorable mention player pick. That was Tuesday. We'll probably get that SBC again. So we will get SBCs requiring fodder midweek. So still selling your fodder Wednesday is fine. Whether you're breaking even, whether you're losing coins, you're probably going to be selling and taking your profit, or your break even, or your loss. So that's my take on the fodder. And that's the fodder investment. Simple as that. I don't know when Rofo's coming out. We know the icons tomorrow, upgrade Monday, upgrade Tuesday. Wednesday's usually brand new team of the week, and that's a good time to be selling our fodder with the icon refreshing. So that's that. Those are my fantasy cards. That's my fodder. I might even be selling these 88s. I know I said wait till Wednesday, but I might sell them tomorrow on Sunday just so I can say screw it and full send the fantasy cards. What else do we have? Icon SBC Sunday, 84 times 5. Ooh, I wanted to mention this. Those of you guys on a low budget, it's getting interesting. 84s are very low. One of my mods somewhat pointed it out. Maybe there's a pattern here, maybe there's not, but previous time when we got the 83 times 10, the following week we got the 84 times 5. The following week after that, we got the 85 plus player pick. So maybe next week we get the 85 plus player pick on Saturday. And if that's the case, that's when we saw 84s go from 2K to 3K. So we're not buying 84s yet, but potentially on Friday, I know that's like a week away. It's a little while away, but we're going to keep an eye on these 84s. I think it's definitely something to watch, especially for you guys on a low budget. That was a great way when that 85 plus player pick came out. That was a great way for me to build up my coins when I tried to go from 0 to 1,000,000 coins in a week. And watch fantasy games. There's quite a few fantasy games on tomorrow, guys. If you ever need to know who's playing, what to watch, you can go to trackers. It's players, trackers, fantasy, and it has all of the cards. You can see when they play. Glizzy, Atletico Madrid play tomorrow, March 3rd. Politano plays tomorrow. Juventus, they play tomorrow. Company, Man City play tomorrow. There's quite a few games on tomorrow that you guys can watch and you can live trade. Like today, I wasn't watching the company because I was not the company, the Konate. I wasn't watching him because I watched the game. I was just watching the game live. I wasn't paying attention, but Declan Rice will be one to watch. That Arsenal game, they don't play tomorrow, they play Monday. But for, where is it at? It's so hard to make these videos short when we talk about these fantasy cards because there's just so much information to go over with these cards. Let me know if you guys want me to just stop talking about these fantasy cards. It takes up a massive chunk because there's just so many players to look at. Where the heck is Konate at, man? Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just searching. They play, they were playing. I don't even know if I was looking at Konate. I was scrolling. It's just there's so many fantasy cards to watch. It's a little overwhelming scrolling through the pages. But watch games. There's games tomorrow. If a card keeps a clean sheet, they score a goal, they're going to go up in price. We saw it with Matson from 66K to 100K. That's that. Any questions about this video, guys? Comment section down below. My trading Discord, my Twitch live stream description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.